Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSTV. I'm your host, Kathleen Agal Toto, and this is the striker. For the new members, kindly remember to subscribe and that the notification bell so that the next time we go online, you can be able to get an alert. The striker today takes us to Uganda, East Africa. Mukono Diocese, here we are, and this is because of the statement by the retired Bishop Sabagara while he was addressing the Christians during our last speech to retirement. Now, Sabagara said this: the girls who have given birth or who are pregnant are not allowed in the church-sponsored schools in Uganda. Now, let me take you back. After 2 years of COVID closures and shutdowns, Uganda finally opened its schools. So the children are going back to school after 2 years since 2020. And we all know that during the COVID period, there was an upsurge of teen pregnancies, not only in Uganda. In fact, in Kenya, there was an outcry. Parents were crying, the government was questioning things, and so forth. There was an increase in the number of pregnant girls giving birth, and so forth. Now, I'm seated here and I'm asking myself, was the statement by retired Bishop Sabagara really necessary? Is it not? Is it discriminatory? Is it right for the bishop to say that? And I'm looking at this particular point that they are not allowed in our church-sponsored institutions. And I'm like, I thought God is a God of second chances. God doesn't discriminate. Okay, what impact will this young girl or this young mother have going back to school on other students? I do believe that given a second chance, these girls can even do better and redefine their lives better, because then they have learned through their mistakes. And I also sat and asked myself, when Bishop said that these young women are not allowed in school, my question is, where are the fathers to these young girls? Are the fathers allowed in school? Why are we punishing the woman only because we can see the pregnancy or we can see that she has given birth, but we don't want to look at the father who sired this baby? And I also asked myself, why are we punishing teens of a mistake that has been collectively done by the entire society? I'm meant to understand that the upsurge in teen pregnancies is not as a result of these teens alone. It has to do with this rotten social fabric, and I believe that the church should be at the forefront to ensure that the society does not rot. So how comes now we want to punish one actor in the society because we can see the pregnancy or we can see the baby, but we don't want to punish anybody else who has contributed to this mess? You know, I sat and I asked myself, we take teen pregnancies as a joke, but many times we do forget that it comes along with a lot of stigma. It comes along with a lot of discrimination, name tagging, planting, labeling on the woman, on the child, on the girl who has given birth. We see a prostitute, we see an immoral girl, but we normally don't look at the boy who sired this kid. Or sometimes it's not even the boy, sometimes it's the elderly people in the society, the elderly men. So I think if these children are to be punished, I believe that then we should have a follow-up situation whereby we identify this girl is pregnant, we make a follow-up, we find out who is the father, and then together with the father, they take care of this kid. Because stopping a young girl from going to school because she became pregnant, we are making a generation of economically dependent women whose future is just going into darkness and into pit latrines because somebody felt that They are not welcomed in church-sponsored organizations or church-sponsored schools. You know, the way we follow up COVID cases, we trace you, we want, like, a case is identified, we trace you, we quarantine you, and we make sure that you are in that quarantine. I think the same situation should be applied when tracing fathers and mothers of teen pregnancies. We should be able to find this girl is pregnant, this is the father. You know, we should also have that seriousness employed. I believe punishing one group and letting the other go, it's not okay. And I also believe there's a second chance for everybody. Who are we to judge? Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that the remarks by Bishop Sabagara of Mukono Diocese, Uganda, is actually justice to teens in Uganda and the whole world in general? Do you think that this girl should not be given a second chance in education? Drop your comments and let's keep the conversation going. Otherwise, this is to say thank you so much. Let's reach to 1,000 subscribers. Kindly remember to subscribe and, more importantly, share this video among your platforms. Remember, this is CSTV, where we keep it raw and real. Madam CS Kathleen Agaltoto here. Bye.